Pierre Campbell. I'm a leadership and personal development coach and what people would say motivational speaker. But I specialize in leadership and personal development. I'm of Jamaican descent. I didn't know you were a Yadi. And I love cakes. I love all right? And I am you. And I've been waiting for this day for so long, y'all have no clue. I've been waiting for this day for so long. I am a speaker. I speak to college students. And this is the first time I'm coming back to Cheyney University where I come from. So listen to us, please, very closely and carefully and try to take as much notes. Don't trust your mind, because your mind is only memory implanted, naturally developed. That's what your mind is. Don't trust your mind too much. So write down things. Born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens, Far Rockaway. The first planes that crashed in New York City. I don't know what year was it? 2001, right? So Far Rockaway is a peninsula. There's a beach on one side, so I'm from New York and I come from the beach. There's a beach on one side and there's a bay on the other side. There's JFK. So when you fly into JFK, you're looking at Far Rockaway. So went to school in Jamaica, Queens. I went to August Martin, played football my last 2 years there, and wanted to go to college. I wanted to go to college and play football. And didn't get recruited to play football, so I got accepted to Cheyney University, Pennsylvania. And I said, awesome, this is beautiful. Cheyney University, Pennsylvania. Had no clue about Cheyney, had no clue about Cheyney football. And I came here and my parents brought me in, my uncle brought me in to Coach Rulak, who is back here coaching now, who is like a father, grandfather, whatever you want to say. He is this awesome mentor and coach. I walked into his office, brought him my high school tape and said, is there any way you can look over my film and maybe check it out and see if I can play here? He said, absolutely, son. I will do that. He took my film, looked at it. A couple weeks later, I got a packet in the mail. So I'm at home like, yes, I'm going to school. Remember, I didn't know anything about Cheyney. Didn't know anything about Cheyney football. So I'm at home, go to my last party, you know, because in New York, I don't know if y'all do the same thing, but in New York, you're going away to college, you go to your last party. You got to go to your last summer party. So I went to my last summer party and almost got killed. Yeah. And I talk about that in my book. And thank God I'm here. And my first experience, so moving into Cheyney, my first experience at Cheyney, I'm coming from New York City, the School of Hard Knocks. We're walking on campus, and I'm not afraid. I like to stand up and talk, but I just want to just going to illustrate something to you so you can kind of understand. Walking on campus, and my first couple of days here, and we're in football camp. We don't have other students here on campus, and my teammate is walking towards me, and he says, "What's up?" Now, what's up in New York means we're gonna fight. So I step back and I'm ready to fight. So a guy named Red, you probably know, Kenyan Black. He was an older football player. He grabbed me, he's from New York as well. He said, listen man, this is not New York City. You're in college. Okay? You don't have to protect yourself. These people, they're your teammates, and just having that experience, that was my first experience to make me understand that, wait a minute, this is different. You know, there was a lot of grass around me. So I'm sharing that experience with you just to show you that you never know where you're going to go in life. You never know where you're going to go. And the other experience that I had that I will always remember is my parents and I, we went up to financial aid. And at that time, I don't know if y'all had Miss Shields. Oh my goodness. She was awesome. Went to Miss Shields' office, y'all. We did financial aid, and she said, I don't know if y'all ever experienced this, she said, yeah, I'm sorry y'all don't have enough money because your mom makes too much and your dad makes just enough. And we went to that office and she said, you don't have enough. And at that time, I was afraid. Anybody else been afraid in here? You ever been afraid? I was scared. You know why? Remember, I had almost been shot right before I left New York City, right? So I'm going back. In my mind, immediately, I'm going right back to New York City. I don't want to do that. So my first experience, my mom pulls out her brassiere, And you see the word, right? Brazier. My mom pulls out $1,000. My first experience at Cheyney. And Miss Shields says, that'll work. We're going to work something out. You hear me? So she made it work. What I'm trying to say to you is, this university made it work for me. And you can make it work for you once you see the opportunity in front of you, and once you see that there are people that are willing or interested in you, and they're interested in investing in you. I'm sure y'all experienced that. I mean, your dad worked here for, and you know, I got a phone call because I got a chance to play in 1 or 2 games, and they made me something called Prop 48. I don't know if you ever heard of that, or red shirt. Let me just say red shirt. And I got a phone call. See, opportunity now. Watch this. A phone call after my first year to go to Ohio State, right there in True Fall. Phone call on the payphone. And you know what? I was afraid. Another lesson. Don't be afraid. Don't hide your greatness. There is greatness right here in the history of Cheyney University. You don't know who you can be. You don't know. And I'm just encouraging you, look at these people right here. Look at the people that have you in here. It's a wonderful thing. And you never know who you can be. So I was afraid and I didn't take the opportunity. Hear me. I didn't take the opportunity, but I'm so glad that I graduated from Cheyney University. I don't ever take it back for anything. What does that tell you? You can make friends for life here. I have friends that I went to the college program at Disney. I did that too. Take advantage. I want you to think about these things. Take advantage of every opportunity around you, because you don't know. You don't know when you're going to get that opportunity again. And as entrepreneurs, I would love to say this, and then I guess we'll open it up to, I think you're going to open it up to questions and stuff, is don't be afraid, because failure is the prerequisite for success. Failure is the prerequisite for success. You got it? I failed 3 times in my master's, my financial management. I'm going to tell you, 3 times I failed it, because I was a campus director at Cheyney University. And I took it 3 times, paid out of pocket, the second and third time. But I got that master's because I kept going. So thank you, and I'm ready to rock and roll. As you can see, I'm excited.